speak for all of our singers when I say how exceedingly nice it is to sing with somebody like Richard over there. Our next performer is soprano Christina Chenes, who received her master's in performance from Miami University of Ohio. She is an experienced performer, most recently having performed Adele in Play Mouse. She is also, am I allowed to say this? Yes, correct. She is also, when she's not being a wonderful soprano, my executive assistant who keeps my life on track, and if you email me and get a response, she did it. And when you see the initials CC on anything we do, Christina is the person who manages to help me get things done. And she is even as good an executive assistant as she is a spectacular soprano.
I'm going to sing Qui la voce from I Puritani, I believe.
You know, it was interesting because as you got into it, you opened your mouth better. And you need to start it the same way. Your mouth has to be already in that open position when you start.
Okay.
So why don't you try and start it like you ended in terms of the space. I mean, to that, you know, when you're singing in the middle, the upper middle, you have your mouth just much more open. So try to just relaxing your jaw, just keeping it very open, and start from there.
Okay.
All right. Start from the beginning. That's beautiful. You don't have to do it doesn't have to be like just drop it. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, now, it takes more air to do it that way, doesn't it? Right. Now we gotta make sure that the focus is in there.
Right.
Okay, right. You know where focus comes from?
No.
You know, it's like, okay, no, but that's good. You know, it's like everything's already there. The focus is already there. If your tongue is relaxed and your mouth is relaxed, the focus is going to be there. If you're supporting, the focus will be there. What's different is it's how you manipulate the focus. And the manipulation all takes place between the heart, palate, and the tongue.
Okay.
You ever heard of two Mongolian throat singing?
No.
When people sing two pitches at the same time? Okay. All that's with the middle of the tongue. Yeah, that's where you control it. It sounds something like this. So, yeah. So. You know, just a little bit of that's where resonance is controlled. Okay? And so if your mouth is not open and your tongue's not relaxed, you're not going to be able to tap into those resonances. And it's something you coax. It's not something you force.
Right.
So open your mouth, and I want you to just see if you can coax those resonances out by just, moving the middle of your tongue around a little bit, very subtly. Okay, and see what happens. No, I meant to sing. Keep your jaw very relaxed and open, and then just manipulate the sides and the middle of the tongue a little bit. Just see where that focus really is.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as you have that support, then you'll be able to focus. If you don't support, then you won't be able to focus. And then the tongue basically manipulates it. I mean, it also affects the back of the tongue, but you consciously control it with the middle of the tongue. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So now try it with that idea. Okay. It's like a sound rather than a hui. If you sing a pure E, it's not gonna focus well.
Okay.
Yeah. Now start from the beginning.
Okay.
lips. Pretend like the lips are in the back of the mouth instead.
Okay.
There you go. It's excellent. Now that you've got the right mouth position, you don't want to fall in the trap of singing one vowel.
Right.
So you have to learn how to delineate those different vowels inside. In this way, singers really are ventriloquists. So basically, you're not moving your lips, and your tongue is like doing a lot more work than you think.
Right.
So it's basically what it's doing is it's shaping all these vowels. You want to have, this is one of the most difficult things for younger singers. You don't have, I can tell that you don't have that much trouble with it. But vowel modification is very confusing to a lot of singers because when you say something and how it sounds is different. And what you do up high is different. What women do is different than what men do. Women tend to have to sing more of an ah up on the high notes, and men can't do that. If they did that, they would choke. But and knowing where those points are, you need more ah in your sound.
Ah.
Yeah, but it's got to be inside your mouth, not outside your mouth. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay, now try it. Let's continue. Yeah, pick it up where you just left off, and then and just add a lot of ahs into sound. That's one of the few consonants that you really have to close your jaw, which means you have to drop your jaw back open, and then there was an ooh after it.
Right.
And that's why you lost the focus. That's better. Got focus in that? Yes. Yeah, a little more, like a, no, just say it, yeah. Open your mouth, there you go. You're not actually open when you do that.
Yeah, no, there. You're going he, you are he. There is better. Now try it.
look, watch out for somebody. There's two ways to sing a pianissimo. You can do it vertically or you can do it wide. If you do it vertically, it sounds like this. But let me do the wide way first.
Okay.
So you go spee, and it brings the spee really screws you up because that's really hard. Spee. Or you can do it vertically, which has a different quality of sound, which you would not be able to do it, which you actually do when you sing the very highest notes. So, see the difference? Yeah, and you know, and when you learn how to do both of them,
Right.
you can use them like a palette of colors.
Right.
But this one needs to be, when it's more elastic, you're better off with the wider, you know.
So it's just the white one inside?
Yeah, in the inside.
On the inside.
Well, there's gotta be a lift here. Try it this way first. Try it the horizontal way first. Let's find out which one works best in this
Okay.
moment. All right. And you'll notice that you'll feel a little tightening of the lips there, just on the corners when you do the horizontal
Okay.
style. Yeah. Now do it the vertical way. It's really wide. See, different qualities of sound, but they're both equally effective. Which one do you feel most comfortable with in this moment?
I think the first one.
Okay, then do it that way.
Because I felt my tongue stretch.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you to all of our singers who are all wonderful, and to Richard, as always. When we are finished here, there will be a reception in the pre-function area, which is
Right in front of the ballroom.
right where you're used to be. And that was a perfect example, I think, everybody, and certainly Christina, of just what we were talking about. You hear that first performance and say, how could that possibly sound better? And then you have a master. That's why they call it a master. Laura, that was absolutely perfect, and your occasional modeling would have been worth the price of the